Let's talk about Jaxson Dart there. Obviously, the rookie minicamp just ended this weekend here. And that was the big thing everybody wanted to see, obviously, this rookie minicamp. Let's be honest. It's the first taste of the potential new franchise quarterback in a Giants uniform, throwing the ball as a Giant for the first time officially. Obviously, there's members of the media that were able to be there as well and see some of this stuff as well. So that was a big thing. A lot of ex-Giants came out. I know Chris Snee is now working with the Giants, but I did see Chris Snee out there with the team. I saw obviously Michael Strahan out there as well. So it's nice to see some of the classics come out there, for lack of a better term. I'm going to call them old people like my age. So the classics.
Yeah.
That's much nicer. Yes. The fine wine.
At least you save on insurance when you're a classic.
Yeah. I'm just saying, that's where I should be there. So anyway, we're talking about numbers before with Abdul Carter. Number 6 is the number that Jaxson Dart has gone with for this first off. So let me just let that out the way right now because I know it's going to be a topic. Obviously, that is the number that our punter, Jamie Gillum, also has as well, the Scottish Hammer. So I don't think that's going to stay unless there's some kind of deal that we're unaware of between those two. Obviously, he wore number 2 in college. That obviously is now a number that Deontay Banks has now taken in this offseason as well before the draft. So it's not like Banks was like, get that back.
Gotcha.
Usually when you get a jersey number and you give it up, you do give some money up or something to get like a car or something crazy at that point. So, who knows if something like that will be done between Banks and Dart. But if that happens, it wasn't done intentionally. Banks had no clue we're going to draft, obviously, beforehand. So, but listen, you're gonna see a ton of things on Dart. The Giants do their whole Giants life, which is like their version of Hard Knocks, and they're showing all about him in the interview process. Let me be very clear something on this first. If you think anything in that Giants life is real, have I a bridge to sell you? Like the Giants taped it. The Giants edited it. The Giants knew they were being taped. So I just got to say that up front. Don't believe a damn thing you say on there as far as they being legit. Everybody in the room knew they were being taped. And Hard Knocks, I felt like was a little bit more like I trusted some of it because of the fact that you could be on tape for like 5-10 minutes and eventually, you're gonna break down. And eventually you're gonna become like your real person. You're gonna forget the camera's even on sometimes. That's why BS comes out sometimes in reality shows. But they purposely put crazy people in front of the camera and eventually crazy people do crazy things.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was like segments that were obviously clipped together, obviously meant to make everybody look amazing. So take that with a grain of salt. Back to what he did here at rookie camp. So, it looked good. But it's the rookie camp. The biggest thing you're hearing nonstop out of this kid, and this is why I bring up the Giants life thing that they put up on YouTube there. The biggest thing you're hearing is that he's intelligent, he's very smart, he's picking up offense, he picks up things that he's given very quickly. He knows where everybody's supposed to be, the mental aspects of it there. And it's very, very important. Like, I don't mean to belittle or, any of that stuff there. But again, it's rookie camp, guys. Rookie camp. Not even regular camp. Rookie camp. Most of the people there within this weekend will not be there when actual training camp begins. Let's be very clear on that.
Yeah.
So,
and once again, it's rookie camps. No one with the NFL experience. It's like, okay, like these are the guys that came up from college. These are the guys undrafted. This is who they're playing against. So, like, yeah, you should dominate.
Yeah.
You want to look in the NFL.
He's a first-round pick. He should technically be the second best player on that field, minus Abdul Carter.
Correct.
That's the truth of it. Now, you can't really judge too much on Carter at all because it's it's a lot of sevens with sevens. There's no, you don't want him to get injured at that point. So there's really nothing to report on Abdul Carter. So because of that, it was nonstop reports on Jaxson Dart. Brian Daboll on his performance during camp said he did what he was supposed to do. He was prepared. He put a lot of time and effort into it. I got a lot of appreciation for how he's gone about short amount of time, his business. And that's what's most important is how can we get him to a routine meeting with players extra, having walkthroughs at hotels, communication. That's the part of the quarterback. That's the part of playing quarterback is being on top of all those little things. And if you can't be on top of it, then the other guys, if they don't know, he can't direct them in the right direction. How he's gone about his business as a young pro at this point is important. So again, all saying the right things. But let's be honest. Brian Daboll is not going to come out of the rookie camp going, "Oh goddamn, we made a mistake."
Yeah, no.
Boys
this toy that we just got a month ago. It's just terrible.
Boys are egg out of my face. I feel like this was a foolish purchase. Anybody else have buyer's remorse? Like,
yeah, we return this.
Like, seriously, like, I'm just saying, like, that's again, take it for what it is. Day one, again, 2 days. There was a day one during 7-on-7s. He went 8 of 10. Obviously, doesn't take a genius to figure out this 80% completion percentage. Very good. But again, 7-on-7, so no pass rush. Just throwing around. It's like a game of catch, basically. Day two, Connor Hughes of SNY, friend of the show, there said, Giants QB Jaxson Dart finished 7 of 13 passing tonight with the highlight, a 45-yard touchdown on go ball. He was much better than the numbers indicate. 2 pretty clear DPIs, defensive pass interference, for those who aren't sure what that means. 1 drop, wide out, just missed 1 down seam. Only 1 true miss underneath route that got tipped. Good day for rookie in the wind. And that's one of the things that we do see, talking about the day in general, is it was a very windy day. He did not seem, hampered by the wind whatsoever, which is a nice thing to see. Listen, some people have the arm strength to play through a wind, some do not. So, as Jay accused me of name dropping, listen, I didn't. He's the guy who was talking about it. I have to drop his name and give Connor Hughes credit. It's not like I was like, oh, I just texted Connor Hughes and talked about this, though I do have a cell phone. That's a name drop, by the way. That's a name drop, Jay. That's how you name drop. Anyway. The big thing you do see, he says friend of the show. I'm giving him credit. He's been on the show before. I want to give the guy credit. He's a friend of the show. Sheesh, I can't do anything with that, Jay. Sheesh.
Next time I'll say friend of the show.
We're getting nagged on our own show here.
Yeah.
Anyway, all love, Jay. It's all good. The biggest thing you'll really see during rookie mini camp, I loved personally, is besides the fact that first off, Mike Kafka was calling the plays both days. I love that part of it 100%. I hope that continues into the regular season. But the biggest thing I love, and I don't know if this is why they did that and if it's going to continue in the regular season or whatever, is because Brian Daboll was glued to Jaxson Dart. Like, you would swear those guys are Siamese twins of somehow different generations. Like, they were just next to each other at all times, and he was in his ear at all times. He was going over everything, every single play. He really took full advantage of this weekend to get him up to speed of what he's looking for, what he wants, what he needs to see from Jaxson Dart. And I'm very, very glad to see that. That's a huge thing for me. Listen, again, Brian Daboll's his job's on the line.
100%.
And Jaxson Dart is going to probably determine whether or not he has a job next year. Because if Jaxson Dart looks good, I don't care how bad the team is. If Jaxson Dart looks good, I'm telling you guys right now, he ain't going anywhere.
Yeah,
ain't going anywhere. If this team looks bad and Jaxson Dart looks bad on top of that, there is going to be nothing to save him whatsoever.
Everyone goes.
Yeah, it's either good season, and then it doesn't matter what Dart does, or bad season, which, let's be honest, is more likely because we're the Giants, and that everything matters on what Jaxson Dart does. The negativity, I can't help myself. So, again, it's a positive weekend. It's a good weekend for him. But you can't look too much into it. Again, he's playing against guys that, quite frankly, I'll tell you point blank that the invites they had that weren't signed as undrafted rookie free agents, only one of them got signed. We'll talk about him later on. 2 of the guys they signed as undrafted rookie free agents are already cut. Again, we'll talk about them later as well. But it's like, that just tells you what kind of players we're talking about. They're not just fringe NFLs. There's fringe NFL even getting to training camp.
Yeah.
So, I just think that, again, everybody's going to look at everything all offseason along with them. So I'm going to just, again, reiterate, and we will probably every single time we talk about Jaxson Dart, we're going to reiterate this. Do not look too much into what you see in camp. They've already said he's going to be playing with third stringers, basically. He should dominate.
Yeah. If he doesn't, that's the issue.
Yeah. Well, if he doesn't even, I'm not that worried about it because they could be doing things that purpose. Remember, Daboll messed with Daniel Jones the first training camp and was literally telling Wink what offensive play they're going to run just to mess with Daniel Jones.
This is true.
I'm not going to take anything pro, con, whatever at this point. Just get your reps in, get your practice in, get your time in. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and go crazy over anything that happens in the preseason because he'll probably be in the preseason, let's be honest, the second half of games when half the guys in the field won't even make an NFL roster. And again, they might be trying new things with them. I'm not going to I can see it already what's going to happen this offseason. Everything pro, con, whatever at that point with Jaxson Dart is going to be so overplayed it's not even funny. And it's finally like, to borrow a phrase from the great Chuck E. Cheese, this is the place for a kid to be a kid. Like, he's got to learn. He's got to learn this year. And that's what this is. This is a red shirt year for him, basically. So, like I said, I think you've got a goose fraba, positive or negative. Let it be. Assess what he does whenever he plays towards the end of the year. He probably will play towards the last couple weeks, and that's it. So, all these reports you're seeing about how great he looked in camp, as they would say in Brooklyn, forget about it.
Forget about it.
It's rookie mini camp. It's rookie mini camp. Let's stay positive about him. Let's support him. He's the Giants' future, potentially. But I'm just saying. All right.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.